everybody can hear me and see me. So we decided to do a surprise live today. We did one last Thursday as well, which probably I need to continue to kind of do these because I got to get back into the swing of things because Craftsmas starts before I know it. Like literally we've got less than a month and a half till Craftsmas starts because it starts on October the 1st. And if y'all are new and are not familiar with what Craftsmas is, every day of the week, we're only going to do Monday through Friday. Typically, we do 7 days a week, but we're only going to do Monday through Friday this year because it's just been too crazy. We do a simple craft. We don't show all the steps to it. We just give ideas to get ready for the holiday season. We do, and we call it Craftsmas, but we do include Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all kinds of gift ideas and everything like that as well. So it's a lot. So, oh, I wanted to show y'all. We got some more new vinyls in. These are adhesives, and these are so cool. I really love, y'all know, I love texture. So we got this one, which is, I need to get my book because I won't be able to remember what to tell y'all. It is, unless I'm actually looking at it, because y'all know I have so many different kinds. I can't remember absolutely anything, but we just got all these in and I was super excited because like, these are so cool. So they're textured tapestry. I think that's kind of like tomato. It's however, you know, from where you're from, you say it. So typically, so tapestry, these are tapestry and linen prints. So I think these will be so cool for signs. But I just got them in and they have this really cool texture. So there's the silver tapestry, the gold tapestry, the red tapestry, the royal blue tapestry, and the purple tapestry. And then we also got some linens. So I think these would be great for wedding signs and stuff like that. But look, let me see if you can see the texture. You see how it has that linen texture to it? So we've got the linen one in gold. We have it in sky blue and in silver. No, it's not damask printed. It's just kind of swirly. It just kind of got a cool texture to it. So let's see what everybody's saying. Do I ever work with car air fresheners like felt material? I mean, it's a car air freshener. Typically, sublimation, I think you can order blank ones of those that you can sublimate on. And typically, most stuff like that you can heat transfer on. I probably wouldn't put adhesive on there since it's paper. If it's got the paper coating like the car air fresheners I'm thinking of, and the ones I'm thinking of are like the old school trees. Sublimation is printed, and I have a couple of videos on it, and I have some more blanks coming in, and I have more videos planned on it. I'm just waiting on blanks. A lot of things, because of everything that's been happening, is held up in shipping, so, you know, it'll get here when it gets here. But sublimation is a type of printing. It prints on white paper, and it is a special type of ink. So sublimation, whenever it gets hot, the ink turns into a gas. That's why you have to have something that has a high polyester count to apply it to. And then whenever it turns into a gas, it bonds with the polyester fabrics. So then it's permanently on there. Yes, I have a ton of videos. Some are not that great. Some are really good. I don't know because I don't watch them. I cannot stand to watch myself, but you know, it is what it is. Before we jump into a whole lot of stuff, I did want to remind you that the holographic adhesives, where's my little book, and I will show you these. This is what's on sale this week. They're on sale for $6 each. They're so pretty. If I can find the page. But these are the holographic adhesives. So I'm not sure if you can see the colors, but like that's opaque rain silver, opaque rain pink, bubble silver, confetti blocks, Holo Confetti Silver, Holo Rainbow Square, which they look almost identical there, but whenever they're actually, you can see the whole sheet, it has lines that kind of break up the holo to give it a little bit more dimension. Holo Mist Silver, Holo Mist Gold, Holo Mist Cherry, Holo Mist Blue, Holo Mosaic Silver, Holo Mist Purple, Holo Mist Pink, and Holo Mist Rainbow. And this is like the full gradient of the rainbow. I know from that little sample it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. Well, Smitten Kitten, it kind of depends. Okay, so I am not a project snob. I will work with whatever, and some things call for some, like one material, and some things call for another. So my preference is I love to work with HTV, but I'll work with just about anything. A professional painter right now, and it may not be Sawgrass. It could be just the postal system in general. Things are going really bad right now. Sublimation is an HTV. It is a completely different ball game. Now, there is HTV that you can sublimate on, but it is a whole different ball game and a whole different beast altogether. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with both. Tomorrow we have a fun project planned. We're going to be working with a sign tomorrow, but it's pretty cool. I try to plan things out, but typically I still film the same day. Sublimation is so much fun, but if you don't use it all the time, okay, here's the thing with inkjet printers. And sublimation, even though it's a different process, it's still an inkjet printer. You have to use it all the time because inkjet printers will go bad. I do have some plans on doing some water slide decals. I just haven't yet. Part of the thing is there's so many things that, like, I have the paper somewhere, but I have so many things that I want to do but haven't done yet. Smitten Kitten, it kind of depends on the project you're doing and where it's going. I've done plenty of videos with HTV on wood. I've done plenty of videos with a regular adhesive on wood, and I've done plenty of videos using adhesive as a stencil and painting it. So I have done a lot of videos. A lot. And it's kind of one of those things. And the thing is with it, with crafting stuff, there are some trendy things, but then there's also really not, where it's kind of like when you want to make the project is when you go look for a video for it. So I have so many videos, it's not even funny. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Linda. Hi, Julius. Thank you, Kara. I try. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect, because honestly, whenever things go wrong in the videos, like if there's sound issues, a lot of times I don't catch it because I don't watch it. You would be surprised, because as many videos as I put out, having 2 channels and doing lives and stuff like that, but I don't mind seeing myself on camera because I don't think I'm bad to look at. JK. But I don't like to hear myself talk. Like right now it's not so bad, but if I'm hearing like a playback of my voice, I think I have the worst voice ever. So, I mean, I know other people probably feel the same way, but you know, that's how I definitely feel about it. Plus, I'm trying to get everything ready. We're going to my sister-in-law's house tomorrow to go see her and Aubrey and Mike, because we haven't seen them since my birthday. Because Aubrey and Jamie have both had a birthday since then. My little nephew's 4 years old now. Well, thank you, Smitten Kitten. I mean, I am who I am. I'm not one of those people, like, I'm not going to put on a front. Thank you, Lava Queen, as I said. But I think that's everybody. Like, if you listen to yourself, like your voicemail or whatever, I think that nobody likes the way that they sound. They live about 2.5 hours from us. So it's far enough that we don't get to see them all the time, especially with as busy as we always are with the business and stuff like that. And y'all know we've had a rough couple of years. And now that they're saying that we might have a hurricane hit us on Tuesday, so pray for a baby hurricane if there is one. Thank you, Julius. Yeah, no, I mean, I get that other people don't mind my voice. I mean, my husband's been married to me for 20 years and doesn't tell me to shut up, so I guess he doesn't mind it either. But it's just like that thing of hearing myself. And plus, on top of that, I am a perfectionist. And here's something like you may or may not know. If I actually went through and tried to edit things out a lot of times, it would never get posted because not only do I not like the way that I sound, but like whenever I was a kid and went in school, like writing a story or something like that, it was so bad. Like I would write an outline and then I would start writing the story and then I would read through it and I'm like, well, this needs to be changed. It would make it better. And then this would need to be changed and it needs to be better. And it would take me like, I would literally have to just not reread it anymore because it would never get finished. Like I would have to say, okay, I'm done with this first paragraph. I can't look at it anymore because I'm going to continuously change it. I have that type of personality. So it's kind of like it's a one and done for me. Whichever video, whatever I'm putting stuff out there, it's a one and done. And it's not trying to sit there and brag and say, oh, I'm just that good. I can, knock out this shirt and I can walk you through every problem and all that kind of stuff. Has nothing to do with that because I don't think that I have the best of everything. You know what I mean? It's just that is how I have to do things because I can't. I'm done. Can't do it. But yeah. Yeah, no. So yeah, we do have a hurricane heading towards us. Let's see if I can look it up on my phone to pull up the information because my mother-in-law was showing it to me earlier. I think they said it was supposed to come. I think it's supposed to hit Tuesday right now. So projection shows. Hold on, where is it? Looking up the information. Yeah, I'm a neurotic too. Where is the storm? I don't know. My mother-in-law was showing it to me earlier. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's Tropical Storm 13 or is it 14? Anyways, she was showing me pictures of the projection. Oh, it's this one. There's a tropical storm watch. See, I'm not sure if I can blow this picture up. Come on. Anyways, it's right now, it's down by Nicaragua. That one right there. And they're projecting, see, that is Houston, Texas. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah. We have one coming towards us. I hope I don't have to evacuate either. I hate evacuating. I mean, we'll do it because I'm not, no. I am a heavier girl and I like the AC. I will not turn my air conditioner off for anything. What is the thing I like to make most with vinyl? Shirts. It's my favorite thing. And it's always a big seller. That is always the way that I am. Let's see. Yeah. As I said, hopefully we don't have to evacuate. We'll see how it goes. It kind of sucks, but Smitten Kitten, I do, but I also am a purger. And it doesn't matter what I purchase. I have no issue getting rid of stuff if I don't like it. Like, what was it? About a month ago. Was it a month ago? Or like 3 weeks ago, I went and did a closet clean out because I had so many things that didn't fit. And I probably got rid of 7 bags of clothes. And Nadia got a bunch of new stuff, and now I've added more to it. Like, there's some new stuff that I just ordered, and like makeup and stuff like that. If it doesn't work for me, there ain't no point in me holding on to it just because it's pretty or just because I spend money on it. Someone else will get some use out of it. I mean, there is literally nothing, because I've had to move a lot in my life, and I've had not always the easiest of lives before I like got together with my husband. So there's nothing other than my kids themselves and my husband and like family that I am attached to. Like, if I lost, even though as much money is back there in my makeup collection, if like a hurricane came, do you think I'm going to pack all that up? No. If it goes, it goes. I'll get new stuff. Oh, thank you, Callie. I flat ironed it today. I didn't really do much to it, but even now, because of the humidity, you can see it's already starting to want to wave up. Heather, it depends on what they want on the shirt. Prices start for a one color, simple design, $18. And then it goes up from there. Yeah, see, Heather, as you can tell, I am completely and utterly makeup obsessed. Well, that is part of the reason why I have a second channel. You may or may not know this, and I'm going to plug myself a little bit. I have a second channel just under my name, Betsy Gocher. So love it. I do it because it's a tax write-off when I buy makeup, or at least the stuff that I review, because I buy so much, because it's my hobby. This is what I do with my spare time, my spare money, is that. So yeah, see, Mary, I would die. Atlanta's way too hot without AC. Yeah, see, Smitten Kitten, I have no issue with it. I give it to my daughter. I give it, like, because there's always going to be someone who's going to appreciate it, even if I don't, because not everything's going to work for you. And now, one thing I am bad about, and I could do more to get some of my money back, is actually return it. But then I feel like it's so wasteful because they throw it away. They can't resell it. So I won't do that. Let's see. Lava Queen, do you sell ready to press sublimation transfers? We have some, but not really, because sublimation is a tricky thing for people to work with. So, I mean, we sell some ready to stick stuff, but most of the time, most of the people who are shopping with me are shopping for the stuff to make it themselves, or for me to make the whole thing for them. They don't like want the halfway, if that makes sense. Minnesota. I have never been to Minnesota. The furthest north I have been is to Illinois and Wisconsin, because Jeremy was in the Navy. So when we went to see him graduate from boot camp, he was in Great Lakes, Illinois, and we went to Wisconsin because it was right there, and went to the Mall of America because it's the world's biggest mall, and your girl loves to shop. I do love to shop. I have a problem, but my husband don't care. My husband enables me. Well, you see, Mary, I'm on camera every day. So typically, and now I don't have makeup on all day, other than what people probably think. Like, if I'm shooting a video, like for the other channel, I'll shoot, like, because typically eyeshadow is my favorite thing. So I'll typically shoot the eyeshadow portion, talk about the palette, go put on my face, and then do the underside of my eyes, because I always do my eyes first. But yeah, no. If I'm filming, I'm wearing makeup. If I'm not filming, I don't wear makeup most of the time unless I have somewhere to go. And right now, there is nowhere to go. And I have purchased so much because everything got put off because of everything that's going on. So, like, it has gotten out of hand. Yeah, no, my husband is the biggest enabler. Like, if I say I like something, and my daughter and my kids can attest to this, I can literally say, oh my goodness, this is a beautiful eyeshadow palette, but I don't need another one right now. He'll order it. he is bad. But he's great. I mean, oh yeah. I mean, I try to be as very open and honest as possible. I mean, and that's the thing about it is like even with the second channel, like I've had some people approach me about them sending makeup and stuff like that, but it's not from anybody that I'm interested in. Now, if it was something I was interested in, I might take it, but I don't know if I would be a sponsored video type person. I'm not over here, and I don't think that I would be over there either. Like, I like to be able to say what I want to, and if you don't like what I have to say, take me off your list. Like, I did a color pop video today over there. If you're not familiar with makeup, you may or may not care. Anyways, I did a color pop video over there over the new Garden Variety palette. I saw it, was so cute. I got it in. A lot of the colors are too pale for me, and I'm a light medium skin tone. I'm not super, like my arms and stuff are really dark, but my face is not. I'm amazing about putting on sunscreen. And I was talking to Nadia about it. I was like, this won't work for most skin tones. And I'm like, this one, and I know of at least the last 3 releases because I've got 2 of them here and 1 of them's coming in, and I've seen other people use them, that they're not going to work for most people. And I'm like, and I know ColourPop, because ColourPop is like the fast fashion industry, but for makeup. They manufacture everything for themselves. So they can literally come up with a concept of an eyeshadow palette or whatever and have it in production in 5 days. Most people don't realize this. So they could be more inclusive or make multiple versions of an eyeshadow palette. Make something that will work for everybody. Like literally on my eyes, and this doesn't look very dark. This is the darkest colors that were in there. So, and that's one of the things, like I want inclusivity. If for my skin type and tone, which is a light medium, there are struggles finding things. I can only imagine what it's like if you're darker or extremely fair, and I don't think that's okay. So you can take it or you can leave it, and that's just how I am. I don't think one shade of person is obsessed with makeup, because some of my favorite people to watch, like I love to watch Taylor Wynn, who used to be the Taylor, and she's extremely pale. And I also love Nima Tang, who is extremely dark. She is so pretty. Like her skin is just gorgeous. And watching, like, trying to find a bronzer that will work for her, it's just crazy to me. So yeah, like I want to, even though for me it might not be as difficult as other people, I still want to make sure that inclusivity is included for everybody, if that makes sense. And it doesn't matter which avenue you're in. Like, even for this, I think supporting other creators and other people is always important. So, there's me on my soapbox. I'll step down now. But yeah, I mean, and that's part of the live chat. These are a little bit different than the typical videos. We talk about everything. And this is, I think, the time, like these videos and stuff, this is kind of the stuff where you actually get to the meat and potatoes, where you know who I am and what I value and what I think, and because y'all get to comment back, and I can just be who I am. And whether you can take it or leave it, but it is what it is. I'm great today. How are you, Latrina? But yeah, no, I love all you guys. And I mean, like some of you, like I know, have been with me forever, like Linda. And some of you are newer. But yeah, no, I love lives. I think they're so much fun. Hi, Gina. But yeah, no. As I said, I think that I think this is where you actually get to see who I am. So, but yeah, no, as I said, I mean, and I've been doing this since 2016, 2017. So, a while. I've been doing good. I've had some issues with fibro. Not too bad lately. Trying to keep my stress level down, which is through everything that's going on, is almost impossible. And if y'all are not familiar, I do have fibromyalgia. It is a autoimmune disease. It affects your pain receptor. How did I become comfortable in front of the camera? I'm still not comfortable in front of the camera, honestly. I'm not. I still am very awkward. And I say and so and like all the time. But yeah, no. So it's, dealing with autoimmune, being a busy working wife and mother, boss lady. I'm awesome. But no, saying all that, so things don't ever chill. It's my life is never chill. Maybe one of these days I'll have like a chill life, but not at this point. Oh, see, I would be at Disney right now. So that is pretty inexpensive, Mary. And I've heard a lot of good things about how Disney is keeping the parks clean and the masks and all that kind of stuff. It's just for me personally, and here's the thing with it, is it's not my love of Disney. It's just if I'm going to spend as much money as it costs to go to Disney, because Lord, it is expensive, because when we go, we put everything out there. It is, I want to have the full experiences. Like, I want to hug Eeyore. I want to see Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, see, for me, just say the word. My biggest issue with fibro is I have headaches. And I have done every test, went to neurologist and stuff like that. Nothing for like migraines or anything like that has helped. And they're constant. And for the most part, like, I always have a headache. It's a dull pain that I can always feel. Now, sometimes they're much more intense, especially when I am stressed. But I mean, you learn to live with it. I've been dealing with it for years. Smitten Kitten, I am not the most comfortable. I am just a talkative person. So, like, my kids will tell you, and I'm like, on here, it's not so bad. But if someone comes in and they're like, I want to meet you, I see you on YouTube, I love you. And I'm like, I don't know how to react. I'm weird. Like, really, really weird. I mean, but I'm not like a normal person anyway. Like, I am very kind of strange. Like, I'm obsessed with Disney and horror movies. How many people can say that? Like, I'm obsessed with horror movies. I watch one of two things. I don't like rom-coms. I'm not a big comedy person. I don't like sad, sappy love stories. I like slasher flicks. And I always root for the bad guy. And Disney movies. I mean, like, there's no in between. Or I also love crime TV shows. Not like NCIS crime TV shows, like Forensic Files. Like, I want to see the nitty gritty. I want to see how they caught them. I love that stuff. It's like everything to me. Yes, Cold Cases, Nadia said. Deadly Women. My husband jokes that I'm getting ready to hide the body. So, and then I'm an avid reader. I love to read. Now, books, I will read just about anything, but I do love anything that's supernatural. Vampires are always one of my favorite things. I love dystopian horror and dystopian style books as well, and movies. I'm obsessed with makeup. I love the color pink. I'm trying to think of some of the kind of the weird things about me. But if you looked at what I listen to as far as music goes, I am so crazy with what it goes for me. Because, I mean, I have everything on there from Marilyn Manson to WAP. Now, I know a lot of people don't appreciate that and they think that it is what it is, but to me, music is an outlet and people should be able to say what they want to. And girls, if a guy can say it, then a girl should be able to say it too. Sorry. Not sorry. And that's what I teach my kids too, is, you know, what someone else does, it doesn't affect you. You may not, like, I wouldn't write a song about it, but hey, more power to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Get it. Do what you gotta do. And that's how I've always looked at things. Yes, you do you. I say that all the time. You do you, boo. You be who you want to be. If it ain't affecting me, and it ain't. I mean, let's face it. And I can appreciate a good beat. Like hip hop and heavy metal are like my two favorite things to work out to. And I go back with like my hip hop stuff where like Tupac was my favorite when I was a teenager. He died when I was in 6th grade, so I was 12 years old. And me and my friend Hannah cried like little babies because I was obsessed with Tupac. Absolutely obsessed. Hi, Julie. Thanks, Smitten Kitten. But I mean, that's just, I mean, look, I mean, I could sit here and pretend to be someone else because when you look at me, I'm probably what you think of me. And when you see things, you probably don't think that I am who I am. But that's where the surprise factor comes in. I mean, and like talking with my husband, he'll be the first one to admit, you know, and I change like what the clothes I would like to wear and what I do with my hair and stuff like that. So we always joke that he gets to be married to someone different at all the like points in his life. See, Smitten Kitten, it doesn't matter. Everyone is who they are. So does your husband like drop kick Murphys and stuff like that? They're one of my favorite punk bands. I love Irish punk, even though I'm not Irish. And I really don't drink, but I love like, oh yeah, see, like I have literally on my stuff Jai Ho, which is from Slumdog Millionaire. I love Bollywood style of dance. I think it's amazing. Lindsay Sterling is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, if you want some really weird stuff, check out the Who. It's HU. It's Mongolian throat singing metal. It is so cool. And then there's some really cool Nordic metal bands, and I can't think of any of their names right now, but like there's stuff like that. Like I am an oddball. Yeah, Dirty Glass by the Dropkick Murphys is my favorite song by them, like of all time. But yeah, no. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm the girl who's got unicorns but has Slipknot on her phone. You know. I mean, I don't pretend to be anything that I'm not, nor would I ever be. I mean, what's the fun in that? And I like being a walking contradiction. I like being an oddball. Like, you know, I am kind of the parent who is, you know, do what you need to and do you, boo, but am also super involved in PTA and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I like a lot of everything. That's me, a little weirdo. But I'm okay with it. Like, and I think that's what makes life fun. I mean, who wants to, like, okay, so y'all have all seen the Stepford Wives. I'm sure at least one version. So the newer one with like Nicole Kidman and stuff like that, like who all wants to be the same? And it's kind of like her husband realizing in that movie, like, wait, do I actually want this or do I want the woman that I married? Yes, she might be, you know, HIBC or HBIC, but she's who I chose and she loves me. And that's what, you know, I watched that not that long ago. I love the Stepford Wives. But yeah, so I mean, knowing that, you kind of think about it, you know, you got to be who you are. Things are not going to be perfect, but and sitting there trying to make things, and like that drives me nuts too. Like if you got on Facebook and you watch, like I have so many people that I know that pretend that their lives are so perfect, and it's like, why? Why? That's not how what it is. You know, things get messy, things get dirty. Life is not perfect, but that's what makes it fun. I want things to be interesting because you only got one life. Got to make it fun. At least that's the way I look at it. I have a string. Yes, we're all messy, whether you want to show it or not. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and that, like, that's one thing. And perfect is boring. That is true, Mary. That is very, very true. And like my husband and I, we joke, but like he is my complete and perfect other half because we have our weirdness together. And there are things that we're alike on and there's things that we're different on. But he encourages my weirdness and I encourage his. I mean, I don't have to sit there and pretend to be someone I'm not. And I see a lot of my friends who have. Oh, my husband and I, we are a hoot. We are fun. I mean, that's part of the reason why my kids like spend so much time around us. Nadia's over there giggling because she'll tell you. Like, I am a say it like it is person to whoever. See, Julius, and yeah, you can look one way and be totally whatever. Mariachi, though, is pretty cool. And I love Broadway. Hamilton, if y'all have Disney Plus and you have not watched it, watch Hamilton. It is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm just who I am. Try to be. Yes, Sharon. See, and that's the thing about it is like you'll get some. I'm not perfect by any means, but sometimes you'll get a little nugget of wisdom. You know, just a little something. I might say something that's good. I am not. Okay, so I got to tell you this story. I was adopted when I was little. And I was always told because I was adopted by my birth mother's family, which I don't have anything to do with. And I was born in Florida, and I was always told that I was half Cuban, that my father was an immigrant and had no idea anything about it. So I was always thought I was at least partially Spanish because, you know, Cuban. I took a DNA test about 2 years ago and actually found that I have some family on my dad's side that I haven't met yet, but we've talked a few times because they live in Tennessee and I live in Texas. So no, like I'm Swedish and Baltic and French. So yeah, no, I'm not, but I always thought I was. So, I mean, but it would make sense because if you look at me compared to everybody else that I am blood related to, but I mean, everybody else that I'm blood related to, even my kids that I know of, because my birth mother and birth father didn't have any other kids together besides me, I don't look like anybody else. Everybody else, like on my mom's side of the family, is extremely pale, very, very pale. Do not tan. Freckles. A lot are natural blondes or natural redheads. So that is not me in the least at all. Like I can't think of any time like I've gotten a sunburn one time in my life. And I think that had more to do with medicine than the actual sun. I'm naturally very, very dark haired. It's very hard to tell that because I change it all the time. And other than having light eyes or lighter eyes, I don't have brown eyes. I don't look fully Caucasian, but apparently I am. Or at least that's what my DNA says. So, you know, but those kind of things are so difficult to judge anyway, because like since I've had my DNA test done, it's changed like 5 times because they get more and more DNA and then they're like, oh, now you're from this area. Now you're from this area. But like I'm supposed to be 4% Swedish. Yeah. I mean, I love Sweeten, don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite YouTubers I watch, like Angelica Nyquist, is Swedish, and so is Paulina from Paulina's Beauty. Love both of them, and they're both Swedish. No, actually, I have no Italian. The bulk of me is French and Baltic European. So, yeah. No, check it out. Like, if you've ever gone back to your ancestry thing, like, they'll send you an email and say, hey, this has changed. Because I have pictures on my phone. I have to find them. Of, like, at one point, it was like, I was a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of this. And then it's changed to now I'm mainly this and just a little bit of this. And so it's like, you know, we all came from the same place. So, hey, where your DNA and stuff changes is because of environment. So knowing exactly what you are. Yeah, so I was shocked with mine too. And try it. It's really kind of cool to see what could be different, you know. It is. It's so cool. It's very different to know a little bit more of where you came from, but not really. I mean, I knew because I am from Southeast Texas, and Louisiana is French and Indian. That was one thing that did surprise me, is that it didn't have any Native American showing up in my DNA, because I know on my mom's side, my pawpaw, his pawpaw was married to, so I guess his grandmother was a Native American. She was Choctaw. So it didn't show up as I had any Native American in me. And like, unless someone's lying about who birthed who, I should. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You never know what you actually are. I mean, I know a lot of people who've done them and they're like completely shocked by what comes out of it, because they'll think that they're like, there was one person who was talking that they thought they were 100% Japanese, and then it turned out that they were not. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, see, at least I'm not the only girl who thinks that pink is the best color in the world. I do. I love pink. Absolutely favorite color. Yes, Julius, and it is. It's the things that it's all of us that, you know, being a little bit of everything that makes you realize how you are in the world. Oh, Burnside, I was asked if I was part Hispanic, and I was talking about how I took my DNA, and even though I had always been told that I was, that I'm not. But the thing is, you have to realize that most of my birth family, the ones that I know on my mom's side, are not the best people. And they lie about a lot of things. Like, I'm the only one on that side that is like close to me that hasn't been to jail. I mean, my life was not a picnic in the park. It was very, very difficult. I mean, I have moved all over the place, lived with so many people. My adopted mother, who was my grandmother, was married like 12 times. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm from. So yeah, no, I mean, I have to overcame a lot, but I am who I am, and I'm where I'm at because I work hard and I have a very supportive system behind me. And it works. It works well. But I guess I do need to cut this short because it is 5:45 and I have to get home and cook dinner and all that fun kind of stuff because, you know, Mom. Or actually, I think Nadia's going to cook dinner tonight. She's going to make blueberry pancakes, which I'm not eating because I am doing keto again. Keto seems to work for me. It's just it's so hard to stick to. It's very hard whenever you're dealing with a family of everybody else can eat what they want to except for me. Yeah, she. Okay, let me tell you before I go. Say hi, Cameron. Hi. Where the story of the blueberry pancakes came from. But so Nadia went to Bath and Body Works last Sunday or the Sunday before last, and she got a candle that was maple blueberry pancakes and kept smelling. I was like, I want to make blueberry pancakes. So that's where it came from. Oh, girl, who doesn't love carbs? I love me some carbs. Chips and salsa is my ride or die. So, yeah, that's why she was doing it. Yeah, no, see, and I went back the weekend after last weekend, so actually it was 2 weekends ago, and went and bought some more candles because they still had them on sale. This is the Vampire Blood from Bath and Body Works. It smells so good. I need to blow it out. I also have up there the Ghoul Friend. I love the Halloween ones. Halloween is like my favorite time of year. We're fixing to jump into starting doing some Halloween stuff. If you haven't smelled this one is amazing. So, anyways, I guess that's it. Check me out on all my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Halloween is my thing too. It is when I can watch all the scary movies I want to, and they're all over the place and not where I have to search hard for them. But yeah, second channel, Betsy Gocher. If you're interested in makeup at all, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's more of me, and we all know you love me. But I guess that's it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow for a new tutorial. Bye, y'all. If my stream will end. There we go. Bye.